It's better. Thanks for changing the title. Be known bot, you're getting an unexpected game stopping. Send me a whisper, tell me about that.
We're assigned to a manifest today. It's running as Q359. Head over and join me in the cab.
A graphics card's easy to replace in gaming PCs. Yeah, as long as it is got a proper graphics card, swapping a card out for a new one is not hard. It's better. So the reverse to backwards. Almost got it wrong in spectacular form. Oh, we should probably have the heater on, shouldn't we? Just low heat for now. Is there a way to switch the track from in the train? No, there is no G and Shift G. Right, that's my route by the looks of it. Hey, MCB Gunshots, how are you? Is there a Steam Easter sale? There was just March Madness. I don't know what else might be happening. You can't make it up the grade, Jim. Have you done a save and reload? Because I've noticed that there seems to be some issue with saving and reloading, meaning that the other locos don't come back up again. So if you do that, stop, go and power all the other locos back up again and see whether that works. But I'm just going to run it in one go, so it should be alright. Okay, and then pull back onto those cars over there. Probably that lot, actually. If you have a save in TS World, how do you delete it? Let me click pause a minute. So, if you go into your... Try this again. Go into your Documents folder. Find My Games, which is there. Go into TS2 Prototype. Saved. Save Games. And then that's a checkpoint save. And if you do a save, you get another one that says TSW Save Game, and then your profile name. So they're all in here. So don't get rid of the PP. That's your player profile. These are your checkpoints. So you want to get rid of that. That gets rid of your last save point as you play a scenario. And then the TSW Save Game is the one where you pressed F2. How was my day train track traffic? It was pretty good, actually. Right. After we crossed this switch, got everything on to there, we're good to reverse. Someone's going to press your fire alarm. That's not good. Shouldn't ever mess with fire alarms. How do I feel getting to spend time with the kids for 2 weeks? Well, this week they're here, but I'm at work. Next week they're at mum and dad's, and I'm at home. But Victoria's been doing like a tennis camp. She's really into tennis, so she's been doing tennis camp this week. And doing a really good job by the sound of it. Really enjoying herself. Do I enjoy what I do, Train Connoisseur? Absolutely. I look after building games like this. Mr. A320 Master, you got a class starting? Oh, definitely, that takes priority. Done.
Cumberland Tower, this is Q359, requesting departure from Cumberland. Over.
Another stalking opportunity. God.
Q359, subject to signal indications, proceed as far as Viaduct Junction. Over. Cumberland Tower, Q359, proceeding to Viaduct Junction. Out.
Anyone who tries stalking Amar needs to bring earplugs. I can vouch for that, actually. Hey, Silverbird. Are you joining us on the farm after this? You got a school test tomorrow, gunshots. Nice. Well, enjoy that. Hope you do well. Make sure we're switched up. Good. Ready to hold up at the light there. That sounds good, Emma. Copying 12,500 items. Nice. Seems like good fun. What are you looking for, Jim? I'd love to go and see my doctor, but I don't have a doctor yet, Katie. I've only lived here 5 years, so it's definitely not time for me to get a doctor yet. No, I'm going to try and register with a doctor next week when I'm off work. No, it doesn't. I mean, that whole screen space reflection thing is just a hack. I was half tempted to just remove it from the thing entirely, but we didn't have time to do that. There's lots of things it doesn't do. It's actually not meant for that. It's meant for this effect here. It's the same thing, but obviously it doesn't quite matter so much there. Andy, can you switch between cap backward and forward with some keys and tiers? Do you mean, do you want to remap the keys? That's not possible at the moment. Oh, no, it's not your graphics card, Jim. It's the screen space reflection stuff. Hertfordshire V4 has Nebworth in it. Links on the chat. Links on the Discord. That's a must do. B9bot, I just read your whisper. Yes, please do. Send me as much as you've got about what. Tell me, show me what happens. I'll be interested to see what's going on there. That's really odd. Was blurring until halfway through lesson 4. Oh dear. Permanently excluded. Wow. No, there's no way of jumping forward, unfortunately, Jim. ETA, if you start farming, it'll be a while, Silverbird. This is quite a long scenario. Oh, I see. There's one coming down. Pull the speed back up a bit. As soon as we pull up to here, see, as the other train hasn't started yet, if I can get to here first, I might get the route out in front of him. A farmer died last week, and all the farmer friends went out in convoy with the trackers across the local village, as he also liked tractors. Nice. Yes, I got the route.
This is Q359 requesting a track warrant from Cumberland to Rockwood Junction. Over.
Q359, subject to signal indications. Proceed from Cumberland to Rockwood Junction. Other trains are reporting a mix of conditions out there, so have a safe trip. Over.
Thanks for that dispatch. Q359, subject to signal indications, proceeding from Cumberland to Rockwood Junction. Out.
Right, off we go then. Right, he's still not active. Miss Seifer is the dispatcher. One thing to remember, Jim, is that unlike TS1, where everything is kind of predetermined, so if the scenario is written so that this train will go in front of that one, regardless of if this one takes ages, this doesn't, because the line doesn't get booked. So you'll see that I've got the blue line here. That means it's a dispatcher cleared path. And you'll notice that the dispatcher cleared path only went up to the end point here, which meant that any other train, so if I took ages to get here, and that other train started, and then there's no reason why it wouldn't get the path to come in. Which means you've got a lot more. It's a lot more dependent on how you play it in and what AI you'll see, what lights you'll get. You know, you can get held up at lights that if you're slow that you wouldn't do if you went fast. Strangely enough. What I really wanted with this signalling system was to be able to replicate the ability to lose your slot, essentially. I don't know if that's American parlance, but certainly in the UK it is. It's the ability to, if you're not running to time, then you can end up getting held up. Got a little bit of a downgrade going on at the moment. No, it's losing your slot is valid for the railways as well, but I think it's a UK thing. Should get speed up in a minute. He's still not moving. Path. I think they might be slightly different things. I think. But I could be wrong. So that's fixed all the lights. Is it path? I don't know. Oh, we've got a speed increase. 20. Thank you, Andy. Alright, we're starting up on the grade now. It's a winter wonderland. It's slot at major junctions. There you go. I knew slot was in there somewhere. Oh, Fab Divas started it. Fab Divas. It was Fab Divas' fault. It was Fab Divas' fault. Oh my word. She went there. All I'll say is the snow never bothered me anyway, so... Do you want to build a snowman? Oh, I keep forgetting about that, Dave. I'll try and get that sorted this weekend. Harass me at this weekend, Dave. Over over Discord and stuff, and I'll try and get that done. Oh, I thought you said let it snow. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. That was it. You did go there. You want to build a snow pacer? Your sense of humour is frozen. Rotary snowplow for TSW. Yeah, I know. I really want to do that. I really want to do that. But then I want to have proper snow as well, and then also have wedges so that you can actually push the snow out the way. Jeeping through the snow, yeah. No, we're SDing through the snow. Oh, you've got live steam. Oh, that's beautiful in the garden, I should imagine, Andy. We'll get the 50 in a minute and then we can start the race up to Heinemann. Hey, I saw your screenshots of the turntable in Mafia 3, Dave. Yeah, it was really interesting. I was reminded today, by the way, about another game I used to play an awful lot of. If for those of you, I don't know if there's anyone here likes playing logic puzzles. It's a game called Sherlock. Played it a long time ago. I think it's on Android and Windows. It might be on iOS. I don't know. But yeah, if you look up Sherlock, it's a really, really good logic game. Spent hours playing it. Some of the puzzles can twist your brain sideways. You're essentially given a bunch of clues and you have to sort of work out the person, the house, or the colour house, the number, and the fruit, or something like that. And it will sort of say that 3 is to the right of red house and to the left of lemon, and things like that. We've got 35 limit. We'll be getting the 50 soon. We're going to hit the front of it. The front of the train will go into the 50 in a minute. Any moment now, actually. There they are. That's the front of the 50. Pocket tanks? Do you mean Scorched Earth? I'm sure Scorched Earth was the original one. Train boss, just applied to be a conductor for Canadian National. Hopefully get the job. Well, fingers crossed for you, mate. Good evening, Oblivious. How are you, sir? Alright, let's get up to 60 and make the race to Hyman. All I can say to that, Fab Diva, is it's excellent topic. Relatively level up here. We don't start the proper climb until just after Hyman. Having a bit of a cold. I had a cold last week. I'm sort of recovering from it. The cold bit is, you know, when at the end of after a cold, your head is just this great big snot bucket, to put it in a very impolite way. So that's kind of where my head's at the moment. I've got a bit of a cough. That's fine. It only hurts when I talk. I just figure that I got it from Moggy or Dave. They must have been secretly sent down a cough to try and make me shut up, but they're failing miserably, so... No! Screenshot with bouncing pipes. Fail. See you later, train connoisseur. Starting the uphill run now. Trains 2600. DLC from UK Train Sim usually comes with a README file, which should give you an idea of what to do. You've just finished Powering America Part 1. Nice. Powering America Part 2 is really good. It's quite a long scenario, and you need to watch out for 2 red lights. But it is it's quite good. It's got some interesting stuff going on. What are we running at? 40 at the moment. Is this looking better in 1080 as well? See you later, Cameron's Gaming. Oh, it started to snow. So I've got green. Yeah, we've got green. The weather seems to be drawing in. No, the only 142 model is AP's one trains, so any other repaints were just repaints of that model. Have I got a tissue, Andrew? Yeah, I've got a hanky in my pocket, but it won't help. Never does. I have to actually turn the wipers on in a minute at this rate. Yeah, the SD40's got auto wipers as well, but you've also got a handle so you can operate just the one if you want to. Use your sleeve. What sleeve? You know's a good Arblo. Yeah, I'll probably do that after the stream. Where are we? Anyway, I think we're coming up to Hyman, aren't we? Yeah, so actually it won't be long before I get the reduction. 2 miles till the 50 though. That's more washable than a sleeve, even better. Gross. 1 mile for the 50. Andrew Rennie, that's the West Somerset Railway tour, isn't it? That looks really interesting. I'm quite tempted by that. It's in May sometime. Excuse me, everyone. Nah, that didn't really help. Never mind. Right. Draw off the power. Coming through Cumberland now. Somewhere's a little ways up here. Caboosicles! Put minimum reduction on, bring the speed down. Would you have to create your own scenario if you wanted to enjoy the ride from a passenger car? Well, you can't create scenarios at the moment in this one, DLC Railfan. But if you, if in the other one, at the moment there isn't really a way of making passenger scenarios in TS1. I have written a script that lets it do it, though. I need to see about if I'm finishing that off and releasing it, really. Kind of decelerated rather quickly, though. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can do that, Scott. Yeah, I know what you mean, DLC Railfan. What I've written, if you have a look on my YouTube channel, you'll see I did a scenario with South London Network and a Class 415. Where I trolled all the viewers, which was hilarious, absolutely hilarious, because I didn't tell them it was running itself. I pretended to drive it and then get called away in an emergency and forget to pause it, and of course everyone's like, oh, this is going to be mad, the train's going to crash. And then the train started slowing down and did a perfect stop at the station, and everyone thinking, wait, what? And then a bit later on, a few minutes later, it then started speeding up, and it did 2 or 3 station stops, and everyone's thinking, what's going on? But yeah, it's a fully scripted scenario in script which drives the train for you. Is there a need to roll down cars the hump in Cumberland? I've not tried it, but I don't see why not, big dog. Yeah, and Ed even knew I was going to do it. Ed even knew I was going to do it, and he totally forgot. South London Network, DLC Rail fan. Right, now we're round through Hindman. Now the proper climb begins. Oh, after uncoupling the cars, they won't go anywhere. Oh, okay. I've not. Alright, I'll have to try that. Tiny Tin, yeah, I mean, you'll get a message back from Dovetail. I'm sure if you send in your messages, there are people there are always happy to hear. Honda Dude, yeah, if you press number 9, you've got a complete map. So we started down there, we've made our way up to here, and now we've got the slog up to Rockwood. Don't use email, Tiny Tin. Use the support system at dovetailgames.kayako.com. Someone do the support command and raise a support ticket. That's how you send stuff to Dovetail. Oh, roadmap for game development. There isn't one published at the moment, Honda Dude. But you should send a message via the support system, Honda Dude, and say you want to see one. Ask for one. Because it has certainly been talked about in the past. The problem with any kind of roadmap is stuff changes. So, and people get very disappointed if something doesn't change in the way they want it to. And so it's often easier to just say nothing. Good night, Amarilyn. No, Scott, this is quite a long scenario. It'll take a while to get there. Does the lazy conductor ever get out? No, the lazy conductor is just eye candy. He's just there to look pretty. Does this train have a helper? Yeah, it's got 3 helpers. There's nothing on the back, it's all lead power. Where's the wiper key on the dash? For this, it's up here. If I move that out of the way. If I turn the wipers off and let them stop. This one is front right. Front center, which is those. And then that one's the rear on that side. And then there's then switches over on the other side for controlling the other wipers. Did I develop the code just to sell the scenario? Yeah, that would have been a good idea, actually. Just think about that. We need to do a scenario on a beach now, and then I'll go on a beach. I'll go to a beach to sell the scenario. I think that seems like a good idea that I can get behind. We're making fair progress, actually. Trabant Deluxe, you like how the truck moves independently from the body. Yeah, it's moved. Whereas in TS1, all it can do is turn. In this, it's completely independent. So you'll find that in TS1, for example, if you go over a sharp angle like that the train sort of does that. It never, the bogies don't. Whereas in TS World, they go up like that. What's even better is that even though they move independently, the chain is still connected, because the chain is connected to the body and to the truck. And the chain even animates. So if I take the power off and then apply some brake, you can see that okay, it's not quite animating correctly, but you can see it's animating. And then that's the handbrake. No, the spring is because of the handbrake. It's not part of the... So the air brake system is via the lever. But the spring is there to provide the power, the strength on that. So if you operate the handbrake, it pulls the chain up here, which also pulls the brake cylinder out. I can't remember what the handbrake key is. Can someone remember what the handbrake key is? Hey there, Fidden. Bonjour, RS Gaming. No, / is on TS1. It doesn't seem to work on this. Remember seeing the safety chains between cars swinging in some videos. Well, you can lower safety chains. So you can lower the safety chain like that. They don't swing though. Having those, I originally wanted those swinging, but then having all of those physics, calculating on those, just drags the frame rate. Fool's Cut Tunnel! Does it snow inside the tunnel? I think it does at the moment because it rains inside the tunnel at the moment. I don't know quite why, but... The momentary freezes are caused by AI trains. Probably means I've got AI trains coming my way. He hasn't started moving yet. Hopefully he will do by the time we get there. That true for TS1? No, TS1 actually it's more about scenery loading. Oh, Foley Overlook. TS1 it is more about scenery loading. Insider info on multiplayer? No, I'm afraid not. Good night, Ninja Joker. It's a very nice view. Can't see anything. So can't see anything bad, therefore. RS Gaming farming tonight. That'd be good, Orion. Good to see you on there. Check out the Discord channel and make sure that you get the latest password. Glencoe. How am I feeling now, Ryan? Better than I was when you came down to see us. This is a manifest, so there's some tanks and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff. DLC Rail fan, you just got London Faversham, you're really enjoying it. It's a good mix of city, country, switching and HS1. Yeah. It's a cracking route, it really is. No, it wasn't a dig at you, Ryan. Just realised what you were all going on about. Yeah, Sheerness is another good add-on for that London DLC Rail fan. Sheerness is in the class 466. So if you get the class 466 DLC Rail fan, it comes with a Sheerness. All the Sheerness part of Faversham gets scenery. Well, we're not too far from Mance Curve. Yeah, if you look at the description of it on Steam DLC Rail fan, I think it talks about the fact that it comes with the route expansion. Because the track is already there on the version that you've got. If you just drive up it, you'll see there's no scenery on it. Yeah, it looks like Moggy's just posted a link to it. Fishing again on Sunday. Nice. Whereabouts do you fish, Ryan? Another glorious green light. Water. Very good, Baked Bean Kid. Check out. Yeah, no, that's it. We're on the run up to the curve now, and then once we get to the curve, we're running to Summit, and then we're downhill to Rockwood. Moggy's got a good selection of brothers that are useful, that do all sorts of things, I think. He's usually got a brother for everything. On the Faversham route, you get the AWS. You also get a higher pitch alarm. So that's the DSD, and that is literally just for if you haven't operated a control for a bit. It just makes sure you're awake. So you must make sure you acknowledge the DSD all the time. Otherwise, your journey is stopped. Any control movement should keep that from happening, yes. About once every 60 seconds or so. 30763! Welcome. Yeah, throttle, brake, reverser, horn. Should all do it. You're the only brother not to be a bus driver, but the only one who likes buses. Nice. Oh, there's Matt's curve. Did everyone like the sweeties you put in the kitchen? I didn't get any. By the time I remembered to go out into the kitchen and have a look, the vultures had been in. Will the rail driver be supported in future, 3-0? I hope so. It's on my list of things I want to do, but I'm just not going to promise when. Danny Hamilton, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, it's the left turn into Matt's curve. Moggy's off for a freezer raid. Yeah, we're coming around the corner now. There's post office. Right, next is Sandpatch Tunnel, and then Sandpatch Summit. How long is the contest? Maybe 40-50 cars, something like that. We're up to a 1.7% grade now. I think this side goes up to 2%. Are we keeping you up? Yes, you are, Bean Kid. You are keeping me up. It's not very nice. Oh, we're about to get a 30-mile-an-hour stretch. Woohoo! Good night, Andrew. Back with a chocolate mini milk. Which wouldn't be so bad, except you decided to share it with us, so now we're just bragging. This is the first crossover west of the or east of the tunnel. There it is, Sandpatch Tunnel. Alright, gaming scenario news, update delayed, new scenario coming soon, likely to be an intermodal scenario. Oh, that sounds interesting, Ronick. Hey J James, how are you? Reaper Hunter, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yes, I called out your. I called out your message on it. Thank you very much. Why rain in the tunnel? Because bug. Right, we're sticking the dynamics on shortly. We're already going downhill. Why would I want to hit the brakes, Scott? You think you found Sherlock on the Play Store? Cool. Well, I'm just going to turn the camera off for a minute and I'm going to have a stand up, stretch my legs. We'll carry on though. Carry on talking. Oh, that's better. Blood flow back into my legs. Right, we're on the way down now. That's Salisbury Junction there. Yoda Sidings. And that's Rockwood. Except we're speeding up a bit too much because I'm not paying attention. Wind up the dynamics. Matt's gone from chat. No, I'm still here, Dave. I'm still here. Oh, under the Western Maryland Tunnel. Sorry, tunnel? Bridge. It's a bridge, isn't it? What sort of bees produce milk? Alright then, Baked Bean Kid. Come on then. What sort of bees produce milk? Tiny Tim, I'm just turning the face cam off for a minute while I'm just standing up, and you don't need to see crotch cam. Oh, very good, Baked Bean Kid. Oh, we're going to get a speed increase to 35 soon. Hang on, we're in 35 anyway. That's no use. There you go. Just because Dave has been pestering me in the background, so has Moggy, saying, "Where's the camera, Matt? Where's the camera, Matt? Put the camera back on, Matt, and don't tell anyone that we said this." Oh no, wait, hang on. I only just read that last bit. Sorry, guys. Dynamics all the way down now. You didn't say that at all, Dave? Yeah, okay. Of course you didn't. Mayorsdale. Oh, and that, but yeah, that puts us almost at Salisbury, and then next stop is that must be U876 running up there, so we'll catch up with that. Hey François, bonjour monsieur. Yeah, I need to get Cameron to upload that video or send it to me so I can upload it. You'll probably just then say it was superimposed anyway. No, not a problem at all, Francois. Time for more weeing sounds. There's Salisbury Branch, just down the left-hand side there. See you later, DLC Rail fan. Take care. Salisbury Viaduct. Oh, that is really bad, Baked Bean Kid. How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm? You follow the Fresh Prince in the snow. Yeah, stay safe, DLC. Right, that's how much we've got left. That's how much we've done. So, I'm not sure what time-wise that works out to. But we're on the right side of halfway. How was the 12-minute drive itself scenario? Very, 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 very good. Very, very good indeed. Oh, Rob, I am looking forward to seeing this. So earlier on in the day, they were asking me about adding some mods onto the server, and one of them was the little Profi Hopper little lawnmower thing. And when I saw that Farmer JP had, he posted a screenshot up with a bunch of them on the back of a truck, and I made a joke about maybe we should buy a field, grow grass on it, and then mow out a racetrack. And maybe put some placeables down to mark out the racetrack. And the idea kind of went from there, really. Yeah, this is the Shore Mine coal train. As opposed to the Robbie coal train. That joke just never gets old. For me, at least, anyway. No, it isn't, Francois. It's all AI trains, and then there's cameras. There's cinematic cameras that move around with it. It's very clever. I cannot imagine how long it took to make. You've been watching Squirrel Farming End of Map too much? No, I haven't actually. I haven't caught very much of Squirrels Farming streams at all. Francois, this is a scenario. It's ice and snow. Snow and ice, whatever. One of the two. That's Yoda out the way. Pretty much a run to Rockwood now. Maybe it's cold outside. Dear, oh dear. Oh, look at that. English Bulldog, you're watching me in the A team. Fantastic. Fantastic. A team's awesome. As I always say when I finish a scenario, I love it when a plan comes together. I think that was me anyway. It might have been the A team. Hey Gouger, how are you? Street Hawk and Airwolf. Oh, I used to love those shows. Oh, Speed, yeah. Totally not paying attention to Speed, messing about taking screenshots. Distinct like a flight school. What, on the stream? I was going to do some FSX at some point. Oh, I used to drink up as much information as I could about the Airwolf. Loved that helicopter. It's a Bell Treble 2B, if I remember rightly. Used to get it for FSX and play it on you fly it on FSX. Absolutely loved it. Which multiplayer am I playing on Friday? I've got no idea. Hello. All the audio's gone. Oh, it's come back. Can you guys hear audio okay? No idea what happened to that. Found a flat bit. 2 miles to go. Yellow signal. Train boy, we're nearly finished. Less than 2 miles to go. Getting the cab for the last bit. Folks, if you're joining me on the farming server, you need to make sure you have got the new password and updated your mods. I'm going to have to do that in a minute myself. Are we there yet, Rob? Nearly. Just looking for somewhere to park. Yeah, me too, Muggy. It's all this water I'm drinking. It's just round this curve. We're just round the bend, and then we're there. There you go. It's counting down the yards. .600 yards to go. Yeah, I think we'll have to have a CMX track cleaning session on Sunday, EC. I got a message back from Lux Model Bow. I need to buy the cleaner wheel, but I haven't had a chance to do that. Whoops. Stopped a bit early. It's just that there's a red light sneaking in behind there that I missed the last time. We've actually got a couple of different ways of cleaning the track, Crucible. We've got a CMX clean machine, which is like a big brass tank that drips isopropyl alcohol onto a cloth. And we've also got a Lux model bow.
Made it to Rockwood. Another crew will take it from here, and I'll let them know about the traction issue. Head over to the pickup. Our next stop is out of Rockwood Mine, but there's time to get a break before we need it on it.
Yeah, it's a Lux model bow cleaning wagon, and that one's like a rail grinder. It spins. The problem is one of the cogwheels has failed on it, which means it doesn't spin anymore. 51.5 miles. Level 9. That's cool. Alright, excellent. Go back to the main menu.